Shalom, this is Sharp Restaurant, Alliance Nick Kemp. And first and foremost, I'd like to praise and honor and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue. Call I am La, Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashim Habakako Dashma Month. Also, double to the elders and apostles of GMS, and their Masamada as well. Ahara Masharala. Peace and blessing to one third. Citation to all for elect. This lesson is finna go simply on the destruction of Esau, and of course, I got inspiration from what the brother did. A lesson, of course, being ultimately the same thing, being distressing Esau, but it's gonna be a quick, little lesson, in front of brother, Gabar. But the ultimately lesson going to the distressing Esau. I only got like a few little precepts lined up, but you just getting to the point, being going to the stress and the Esau, how their wickedness has gone about, but how it's not going to be, unpunished. The Lord is going to destroy Esau. He's going to destroy these heathens, but ultimately Esau, because you can put Ishmael and Ham on the top of your list, Moab, but honestly, Esau is at the top of it, of everything, because he the one, especially, in America, he the one that allowed all the wicked things to go, he pushed for wicked things and say is right, he does everything, in the he put it in, in God we trust, he put it in God's name, say, best thing for God, best thing for God bless America. That God is not trying to bless America. The Most High want this place to be destroyed. Simple as that. But this is going, simply in stressing Esau. I'm going to get it straight into it. This is Psalms chapter 18, verse 27. For thou wilt save the afflicted people, going to us, going to the Lord's people, the 1/3 and the hopeful elect. Those are people that the Lord is gonna save, the one that been afflicted through either Esau's laws, even these heathens, even two-thirds of our people. Esau makes what you call it, almost every one of our people in America and throughout the four winds to want to be money chasers. So if you have anything not to do with chasing money, chasing anything wicked, you automatically going to be the bad guy. You to two-thirds of our people, men, women, and children, to look at someone that just only want to do right by the Most High and pray, follow the laws, as your members to the best of your ability. Worrying more about your spiritual well-being than worrying about your money, or at least prioritizing both at the same time. You gonna be looked at as a buffoon, a fool, or as a villain, because two other people, they see that as a bad thing to worry about your spiritual well-being, because they don't believe in our souls or spirit. They might, because they eat soul food, they listen to soul music, but ultimately they don't want to be a part. They're the salt of the earth, and they wise to do wicked, but they don't want to be a part of. They don't want to be on the side of the Most High. They want to be side on Esau, because that's where they get all the physical, the physical, what you call it, lucre, they get all that stuff, and of course for Esau, they know that they don't have no repentance in in Jacob's blessing. They don't have anything to do with salvation. So two-thirds of our people gonna look at it as villain, and Esau automatically know that we are the chosen people. So he know that the best thing to do is try to get two-thirds people away from us. But of course, that's all through the spirit of Yahweh by Shema Shai. That's all through the power of the Most High, because the Most High set up Esau, a low cave-ridden people. The people that dwelled in clefts and ate raw meat. Didn't even know how to wash properly, to rule the whole world, to have satellites and going around the atmosphere having having eyes and ears in almost every nation, and having these treaties and nations and golden oil across all of the world. Having these little worse than ham, worse than anything in abominable in being abominable, but being more wicked than abominable. Doing things so abominable, doing it wickedly, but doing it very wise. So that's the thing that has to be destroyed, because ham eat anything, but Esau will make you think it's good to eat. That'll be the difference. But ham gonna be is gonna be destroyed, being slavery for 1,000 years, just like Esau is. But Esau gonna be destroyed after that, because their main reason for being here is to be destroyed and to be wicked and to be destroyed. But I'm gonna keep going with this. But we'll bring down Harlots. So ultimately, all the satellites, all the foundations, the NBCs, the everything that Esau set up is gonna be torn down. And what's gonna be lifted up, the name of Yahweh Bashim Shai. This is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, same shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So come, man. Simply put, and a little before this, slightly paraphrase, it said there. Actually, I'm gonna get it real quick. The pride, Obadiah chapter 1 verse 3. The pride of thy heart deceived thee, Esau. Those that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rocks, brute beasts, basemen, dwelled in cliffs, Mount Seir, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Thou that exalt thyself as the eagle, and thou set thy nest among the stars. So come, man, the satellites are among the stars. Like they got all types of wicked devices across the four corners of the earth. They got like robot dogs and robot dragonflies and flies and stuff. And of course, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. And ultimately, going back to the lesson of the destruction of Esau, for Obadiah 1 and 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So that's after basically everything happened. After Jacob's trouble, after America is a melt, after America is the lake of fire, and 200 million ICBMs hit this place. After the kingdom of Yahweh, New Yasharallah, and the elect have already reigned for 1,000 years. After 1,000 years, Esau gonna be destroyed, and he gonna be cut off forever. No vessels are gonna be made for Esau again. No spirits are gonna be made for him again, because his only reason to be here is to be wicked, and he's doing that very well. He's doing that the best he can, and he's doing that very well. He's made our people be wicked as well, because our just like Esau is wise, but our people are wise to do evil. They're the salt of the earth, so they do stuff wise. They do it good. They want to do it. They make it want to be done. And Esau make them do it. But ultimately going to the destruction of Esau, this was ultimately gonna happen after we already after they've been in bondage for 1,000 years. This is the Most High's righteous indignation. Ultimately Yahweh Shai, the one that's gonna be doing the slaying along with the Lord's angels. Slaying Esau and these heathens and 2/3 of our people. Isaiah chapter 34 verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down on idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So, of course, it would be the missiles as well. 200 million ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. They it's gonna be bathed. It's gonna be bathed in heaven. It's gonna go through the basically reach space throughout the atmosphere and hit this place. Idumea, Babylon, Rome reincarnated, spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Those missiles gonna hit this place, and ultimately in any of the surviving Edomites that dwell in in the cliffs and rocks of their bunkers, they gonna be sought out by the Lord's angels or the Lord men, the elect. Uh, and boom, they gonna be killed. You can do that, do us how they did us. Do them how they did us. And slavery times where they put in the hot box and stuff, metal or wood, have us in the sun for hours, days, either without food or of course in the sun. But Esau not made for the sun. Esau, what they can't work. They can't even work in the day. Our people made to work until they die. That's how we been for the past 500 years. Honestly, that's how we have been throughout the whole time we have been on this earth, through our creation. But Esau not made to work. Esau like a feral boy, anorexic frail, even of course you can say some of the strong men of Edom, like the Vikings and whatnot. But you you might not have, you don't have a lot of them. You're gonna have them frail Edomites, them Bill Gates, them Joe Bidens, man. Your common average day Edomites, the frail ones. Those are the ones that run the earth, you know. But though, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So ultimately, it's going to destroy 2/3 of the people, the heathens, and it's going to destroy Esau. And of course, the ones that have the bunkers, it's still going to be dealt with, dealt with, man, through the hand and through the righteousness of Yahweh Shemashah. This is Revelation chapter 14:20 is going into basically the bloodshed that's gonna be done in Babylon, and how much blood is gonna be shed. A lot. It's simple as that, a lot. A lake of it. And of course the Most High gotta denuclearize this place. He has to dissolve all the elements in America that make this place a lake of fire. This place gonna be something to see from out of the when we'll be in the chariots. The Arth of Zah. You gonna see this place as a literal lake of fire. Brimstone. Everything in this on this in this country gonna melt. It's gonna like a freaking like a lava pit. Ultimately. But this Revelation chapter 14 verse 20, and the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress even to the horse's bridle, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. So ultimately, all the blood that can be shed is gonna be what to a horse's bridle. It's gonna be a lot. You're gonna drown in blood. And that's how much blood the Yahweh is gonna shed on this kingdom. Ultimately, the Most High and angels, the Lord's little ones, His elect. So that's the bloodshed that's gonna happen in this kingdom. This is gonna happen in this lifetime. That's what most people don't can't wrap their minds around. Of course, Esau and these heathens don't want to wrap their mind around it. And the ones that are able to, they gotta repent. They feel like they gotta repent, but ain't no repentance for Esau or these heathens. So and of course, to the people don't even care. Either they care or they're in a place of turmoil with the Lord giving their judgment. And that's where judgment is dealt. It's in the flesh, where our people are known of the truth. They know the truth. They just can't take it. They'll be regular Jake hear the truth and end up killing, and end up smiting themselves. End up taking their own lives. End up getting judged by the Most High. Have a rough life, find the truth, but still boom, get took into the spirit realm. Took it to the Father, which is good. Ultimately, they at rest, they at peace. But that's how sometimes it happens. But ultimately, you don't want to be, you want to try to live through this. You want to try to see the end of it, everything, get salvation, get everything you dream of. This is more than a dream because this is a reality. It's something that's gonna happen this lifetime. It's something that is going on right now. You see it, wars and rumors of wars, of course, but ultimately going into World War III. And the Lord denuclearizing the place, and ultimately for the Lord to hit this place with 200 million ICBMs for outside of shed blood here, and Esau to be utterly destroyed. This is Psalms chapter 9, verse 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forgot Yahweh. So ultimately, simple as that. In hell it means a low condition. It's not a physical place. It's a meaning a low condition. Cause in the book of Revelations, hell with casting a lake of fire. Ultimately, this place, America, Babylon, it's a low condition for our people. It's not made for our people to succeed. And if they do succeed, they do it by all wicked means. By have to turn they for the men to emasculate themselves, and for the women to emasculate themselves and become harlots or whatnot. So, and this place is gonna be thrown into a lake of fire. It's gonna be and the Lord gonna denuclearize the whole world right on this place. 200 million missiles, ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles gonna hit this place. Hoping for the Lord to destroy this place and make this into a lake of fire. To make this already is a hell. It's gonna be cast into a lake of fire. But it's a quick little lesson going on Esau destruction and destruction of America, and y'all desire to edifying little lesson. And with that, I want to say shalom.